Hello students, my name is Saidekvar Sharma. I am from Success Mantra Educate, Jalandhar, Punjab, India. Dear students, we are creating a lot of videos for your success, in especially in IELTS. So today I am going to discuss about the 7 major mistakes which generally students do during their IELTS writing, right? Maybe task 1 or maybe writing task 2. Okay, please do take care of these 7 grave mistakes so that you get the better scores in your exam, right? So without wasting the time, let us start with the basic mistakes. Okay, the first mistake which generally students make, it is incorrect format, right? Incorrect format. See, whether it is a task 1, whether it is a task 2, we need to write it in the proper format with the proper argument. For example, if the question is about advantages and disadvantages, we have to write both. If the question is giving the asking us only the things about only advantages, so we have to write only advantages. For example, so there is a question that it asks me what is the cause and solution. So what is the cause? Is means it is asking me the one cause, and definitely if there is a one cause, so we have to write the one solution only, right? If we are following the correct format, so then we are going to get the good marks. We know that the correct format generally includes 25% of your score, right, in task 1 as well as in task 2. So next time when you read the questions, please read it 3 to 4 times so that you understand the basic gist of the question, what is being asked, and accordingly we have to define it, and accordingly we have to give our points in introduction or whatever the format is being followed by your institute, or by practice you understood it the best, you have to follow that format. But format should be the correct format. So watch the different videos. I am trying to give this best video for you so that you understand the proper mistakes. Okay, the second is half-hearted answers. Half-hearted answers. Sometime when we are planning for the IELTS task 2, especially, we plan a lot of things. We think about the different type of points which we are going to define in our task 1, whether we are giving 2 points in BP1 or whether we are giving 1 point in BP1. The point which we are picking up, sometime we are not so convinced with that particular point, right? So we give very half-hearted answers. We ourselves are not so convinced with it. For example, if I am picking up a topic that veg or non-veg is good, what do you think? So I think that veg is good, and cost is not so convincing point for me to write in BP1. But because of tension, because of stress, because of time management issue, I picked up the wrong point. So once we are picking up the wrong point, then definitely our answer is not going to be so appropriate. We will be writing the answers half-heartedly, and the examiner won't be able to enjoy that particular point which we have given in this. So next time when you are planning your task, please pick up the point for your BP1 or 2, whatever you want to mention. Please make sure that your mind is 100% convinced with that so that you can give your best, right? The third is not enough paragraphs. Not enough paragraphs. Over the past 1 decade, I am into the IELTS training. I am learning a lot of things day by day. Watch the others video also. Talk to the different type of teachers, different institutions. Right? I club with various type of teachers. So 99% of the teachers and institutions convinced that we have to write only 4 paragraphs, either in the task 1 or in the task 2. Hardly there is a chance that we write the 5th paragraph. So what students do, sometimes they write the 3 paragraphs, or their teachers say you write the 3 paragraphs. I am especially talking about the map chart what we write in the task 1 in academics, right? So I have seen some of the 9-band examples, so-called 9-band example, which are available on the net, right? So they give only the 3 paragraphs. Some of the 9-band essays claim that they have written 5 paragraphs. Some people write even 6 paragraphs. No, according to my perception, what my students get successful, we need to write only 4 paragraphs, whatever the condition it may come, whatever the topic it may be. One is introduction, second is your BP1, then is BP2, and then last is your conclusion. And similarly for task 1, there is introduction, BP1, BP2, as well as to summarize, right? So there is no fifth paragraph. If we do not write enough paragraphs, we write 3 or we write 5 or we write 6, then definitely I think we are going to lose some of the scores on this particular ground. We need to take care of it carefully, right? The fourth, very very important, about our spellings and basic errors. So dear students, I focus in my institute that students should be grammatically so strong and spelling should be correct. If I don't know what is the spelling of fundamentalistic, better I use the word common man, or I use a very simple word which can define. If I don't know what is the meaning of intelligent, better I should use the word good. What students have the perception in mind, particularly the IELTS students, they think that we should give the bombastic vocabulary to get the good scores. But I think this is not up to that extent it works, because examiner can understand that this is a very foreign word the person has written. The person is not so conversant with the basic use of those words. Here I would like to give one example. There is a word known as plethora, right? Plethora means multiple or many. How I can say that I have plethora of friends, right? Instead of that, I must say that I have many friends. I have some friends. Plethora is a very great word, right? If there is a building, it is 3 or 4 story building. How can I say that it was a gigantic building, right? So particularly IELTS students, they try to show off that they know the much bigger vocabulary, very unused words. My dear students, this is not going to fetch you the good scores as per my perception. If you use the normal words which you use in a routine, I don't know what is your level of English and what is your level of vocab. If those words are coming naturally from your mind, right? Instead of many, if I write multiple, it comes in very routine for me. I can use it in speaking, I can use it in writing also, right? So instead of that, please use those words, those where you are very conversant with their spellings as well as their use, and there should not be basic errors of grammar. For example, if it is a he, she or it should be followed by first form of verb along with s or es, right? This we need to understand. If I am writing something is am are, it has to be followed by ing, right? I am going to school, I have to write this. So basic rules and regulations must be followed. Definitely you are going to get the good marks. Next is using inappropriate language. Using inappropriate language. This I already covered in the point 4 also something. See, every word has something special meaning. Here I would like to give you one very simple example. We commonly write that government should make rules. Now let me clear you, government is making the rules or it is formulating the rules. Rules are being formulated by the legislative of any country, so they formulate the rules, right? They do not make the rules. Make is not an appropriate word, right? So instead of that, we must use the appropriate word, that is your whatever it may comes in. Sorry, I just skipped from my mind. So we used to need, my ultimate objective is to say that we should use the appropriate word. That word should be the formulate instead of that, right? Cake is always baked. cake is not produced, cake is not manufactured. This we need to keep it in our mind. So use the right words. Sometimes we go out of track. What is mean out of track? Out of track means we are writing on some point and we go beyond that point. Whatever the point you are focusing on in your task 2, particularly in BP1 or BP2, please stick around that particular topic only. Otherwise, we are going to lose the marks. And last but not the least, not giving sporting examples. See, my dear students, your every BP, either 1 or 2, it must have one sporting example, that too particularly with the reference to something of international, right? If the paragraph is about something about politician, I can give example of local politician, I can give example of Prime Minister of Canada, America, Australia, New Zealand or Canada. So better I should pick up the top example which is of something of international level if feasible. If there is a possibility that we can easily give, then we must give some international example. Never try to follow the local example. If we are giving the international example, it is going to fetch us the good marks. Till now, if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe so that I give you the best video. According to my perception, according to my teaching and learning experience, I'm not a teacher, better I am a good student of IELTS, right? So I learn everything from you, from my students or from my seniors or from my co-teachers, right? Learning is a lifelong process. I am also learning. That's why I am sharing this learning with you. This is not 100% appropriate knowledge. It is my learning. What I learned, I am sharing with you so that you also develop. If you have any queries, if you have any comments, if you have any objections to this particular video, kindly give me in comments. I'll try to satisfy your queries and I need your support. If you are watching this video up to now, I folded-handedly ask you to kindly subscribe to my channel, give me your blessings and share this video with your friends so that everybody grows up. This is the ultimate objective of Success Mantra. Let the whole world be successful in their life, whatever they want to do. Thank you so much for watching this video. Take care of you. Bye bye.